Oh, great. Great. Church placement. Should I go all the way over to that madness camp? I wonder. Is there also an encampment? A township? No. 2 madness camps. Alright. Sometimes I get too distracted picking up the, picking up my heals that I... Ooh. Ooh. That... that I don't level enough. By the time it's time to do things. Ooh, I don't want to fight Royal Revenant level 1. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Should I go fight this church? Oh, I went the wrong way, too. What kind of church is that gonna be? Could be Banished Knights or a Golem. Do I want? I will take that. Thank you. I can get my 1 Wending Grace. It's Banished Knights. I don't want to... I guess I could. I don't know. I'm uncertain if I'm capable of fighting this man at level 1. Do I want a stone sword key? Hell, I don't know, dude. Not really. I should probably pick it up. I don't know. What do we got here? Yes, I'm... As a raider, I am checking for seals. Okay. Alright, you. Ah, no! You died so fast at level 1. Oh, that's gonna slow me down. Don't worry, bud. I'll be back to finish you off. I just had to think about things. Sometimes it almost feels like taking out the little mobs as a solo player is also like worth it. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Don't follow me down here. Alright, you little snot. Great. Very good. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, give me something fun. I guess that. Just one. Oh, it's because I picked up my shit. Just one. God already! I'm gonna go run over and do that. If I can. I probably should have taken that key. I suppose I could come back. I'm only level 2. It's so hard to level quickly on a solo expedition. Maybe I'll just take out a bunch of these madness dudes. I don't know. It would be fun to, like, get Vike's spear and just dual wield that. That would be fun. I've died to this guy before. I have to... Here's his head. Give me your head. Oh, I've got the improved crits too, so that's fine. I'm on top of it. God, this madness thing has taken me out before. It's terrifying. Okay, I could go get that crit, or I could just kill him. Just kill him. That would be cool too. Oh, I didn't... Damn it. Damn it! I didn't pop my little discovery thing. Alright, dude. What do you have? Do I want to buy this yet? Not yet. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna wipe out this camp. Oh, I gotta go though. Maybe I'll go get that church instead. Just kidding. Anything fun? Ooh. Get the fuck out of here. Both of you. Let me go shopping in peace. Sacred axe. That looks appealing too. I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go get this. Because why not? I'm scared. Where is it? It took the long way around. Okay, so the merchants got an axe that looks appealing. I gotta remember that. Oh my god, get up there. Hello? Maybe I go run through here. What do I find to be the most technically difficult? I get overwhelmed with streaming when I've got too much going on. Like when there are too many programs running that I have to remember to boot up. I try and keep... Yeah, I don't wanna fight Ancestor Spirit. I try and keep the programs that I have to run to a minimum. Because remembering to have all of them up and keeping track of them and making sure that they're all like functioning. I gotta keep like as little going on in my brain as possible so I can speak and form coherent sentences. Also, like troubleshooting audio shit is a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. It's the worst. I hate it when I've got like an echo or something isn't being picked up, or I can hear it but you guys can't hear it, or vice versa. I found over the years that the fewer plates I've got spinning, the better. So I try and have as few programs running as possible. Like right now I've got Spotify, Discord, OBS, my little fake makeup filter thing, and I've got 2 tabs on Chrome open, and I think that's it. That's enough. Trying to keep an eye on everything and making sure everything's functioning. That's the most difficult part for sure. Is this a hole? This is a hole, so it's Banish Night again. Is this a hole? But yeah, also like fire damage negation, charge attacks. Sure, I got room, why not? Well, that's not what you were supposed to do. I'm level 3 now. So there. Keeping... Ooh. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna duplicate that and use it. I think. Yes, that's the plan, Stan. I'm only level 4? Crime-a-nitly. Should I go? I should have picked up that, well, I don't have time. At least I'm close. Should we just wipe out this camp, I guess? It feels like I've hit as many locations as I do when I'm playing with other people. And yet, I'm still only level 4. Some people are able to get to level 15 solo. Like night 1. But they go to the castle, like first thing. Magic damage negation. Claws are fun as raider, but anyway. That was fun. Oh, we're gonna kick him. There's more people over here. Like, maybe that'll be enough to level up again? It is. Where's the hole? There's a hole! Hello? Or is it a tunnel? Hello, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Siriu? The juggle is really like the biggest hurdle. Why not the bow? We reigned the night. I got the platinum trophy. We did it. I'm not done playing this game though. Okay, this is the real test. Is if... So I need to level up that, and then I'm going to duplicate it. Is if I can defeat the bosses, the night bosses. And you know, that is a big if. Oh, hands? I don't think I have any, okay. Oh, actually I do. This... I can jump too. Is there only one hand with solo? Oh, there you are. What does the hand mean? I don't remember. Who is this gonna be? I'm scared. I'm scared! That's not what I meant to do. Oh god. Oh, it's Centipede Demon. That's not bad. I think I can handle Centipede Demon. I say. He's like a lot to... I already got one of his heads. At least there's that. You know, why don't we do this just for funsies? You know, this is not a bad night 1 boss. I'll fucking take it. Oh, how am I supposed to get that crit when it's so far away? Ah! Where did he go? This is really this is a boss of the camera. Like, where are we aiming? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay, we love Centipede Night 1. We love it. Thank you, video game. Thanks for having mercy on me. I'm not using thrusting weapons, so I guess we'll do this. I mean, there is another madness camp, but I think I'm just gonna, like I said, I gotta move through. I can get this one after I defeat the first boss. I can get this easily later. Okay, we gotta go. The question is, do I get rid of the Estelle? I think I do. It's 20,000 souls. Is there a tree? There kind of is. If I could get to the... Ooh. If I could get to the tree, and then it could drop me over by the Estelle, that would be phenomenal. Where's the tree? It's over here. Yeah, we're clipping everywhere. Okay, bird. I would love it if you steered me over here and even further and even okay, this isn't gonna work. Just kidding. Oh, I'm gonna land in the... Oh. I thought that was just like a fountain. No, it's a void. It's a pit. So where's my souls gonna be? Oh, they're all the way back at the tree? Stupid. That was a mistake. Oh well. Can I even get up there? Easily? Yes, there's a jump. That was dumb. Alright, we're gonna do that again though, actually. Because I need my souls. And oh, this is a waste of time though. This is a waste of time! Ah. The thing about this video game is you always feel the clock ticking. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. Can we steer the bird over here? No, it simply will not go any further left. Okay, now we're gonna jump. Drop, please. Stupid. I guess I'm gonna upgrade my weapon now. I haven't gotten great jobs, but that's okay. That... Indeed. And then we're just gonna go take out this Estelle for the ruins. And then I'm not familiar enough with the left hand route or the right hand route to go that way. So I'm gonna go all the way around to the left hand route, but it's okay, it'll be worth it. Oh, and I need to buy a Wending Grace. Save 10,000 soul. Hello? Fucking Christ. Estelle was like, oh, you think it's gonna be really easy peasy to cheese me and take me out? Yeah, we'll see, bud. The clock's ticking! Estelle is not a quick fight. Ow. Just adding insult to injury. If I fall again, I will be, or die, I will be so upset. Oh my god. Is this worth it? Like, for real? Give me those. Give me those. Okay. Don't fall off. Has that done it? Nope. Surely that'll do it, right? Yes. Sick. Tight. Okay, get me out of here. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I gotta buy the Wending Grace as I'm leaving. It's almost like, it almost feels more important to maybe duplicate my weapon first. I might prioritize that. The clock's ticking! Excuse me, pardon me. Ooh, I gotta get some more souls. Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Okay. Sometimes you jump and it like doesn't. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm gonna do this just to get out of here. And fucking pages, dude. Did the other one die? No. Okay. Something died. I don't know what died, but it gave me stuff, which is fun. Is that other one still here? Yeah. Let it out on him. I'm gonna heal and then jump. Okay. And we're gonna duplicate that. Thanks. This doesn't matter, but just sit with me. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fight Estelle quick enough. Should I fight her too? Oh, you shit. You're the worst. You're the worst, but also like one of my favorites. Oh my god, she is not as squishy as I'd hoped. I think I'm gonna go. Nope. She's taking too long. I don't think I'm gonna be able to defeat him in time. Oh boy. Ooh, give me the crit, please? Please? Yes. Beautiful. Jesus Christ, that almost killed me. Jesus Christ, that almost killed me. Give me another crit. Ugh. Beautiful. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. This game tends to make me slurp. Sometimes you gotta slurp. One more. Oh my god, it's a miracle. Okay, cool. Watch me get something like even... Okay, see, Mog's spear would have been cool too. But I didn't know that I was going to be able to like defeat this guy in time. I'm just going to... What are my... Power of the blood, improve... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go pick this up. Maybe fight the Dragonkin soldier. I need to keep at least 10,000 runes on me for the last, or for a Wending Grace. There's so much to keep in mind. And then I'm gonna run and get this, so I'll have one more thingy. One more thingy. Should I fight this guy? No, I think Dragonkin is more. Just scream at his foot. Man, he's not like a. Ooh. Oh my god. Come here, come here, come here. Damn it. That's fine. I'm not even gonna try and get to his face. Just hit him. Just hit him. Is the night closing in? No! How did I, all of a sudden I've got all the time in the world! Proof guard breaking. Yes, let's do that. All of a sudden, I got all the time in the world! I guess I could kill some of these guys just like for the souls. Hey, and you know, I'm not feeling under-leveled anymore, so that's nice. We started off kind of rough there. Okay. Okay. This bug is invincible. Where do you think you're going, bug? Raises damage negation when HP is low. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna buy my Wending Grace and hope I don't use it in this last boss fight. I think I get one revive for free. Like, this would have been cool too, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I got. This is like a lot of time. Which is wild. Please go easy on me too, video game, please. Give me a night 2 boss that isn't, please don't give me like Godskin buffoons. One more. These poor demi-humans, they're like, Jesus, we were just hanging out over here watching Loretta. We're big fans of Loretta, and you come over here and you just ruin our fun night. I'm sorry. Are they T-posing? Usually there's gravity dudes over here T-posing. Yes, look at them. Look at them T-posing. They're so funny. Okay, we gotta go. Bye! Alright, have mercy on me, game. Please give me... I don't know what this portends. Could be shit. Hello? Oh, there's Big Boy next. Okay. Please? I don't know what this is. Is it Fellowman Oh, that's not... Oh, but then there's a hippo. Okay. Here you go. This is for you. Hi, this might be rough. If I can take out the Crucible Knight quickly, though, it may not be as awful as I'm afraid. Okay. Oh, it's a miracle. It's a goddamn miracle. Okay. I just have to fight a hippo. Easily enough. It's cool, it's fine. Man, jumping attacks really are something, huh? The critical boost, I think, is what's really doing the work here. The jumping attacks and the crit boost, man, I'll tell you. I'm gonna do that. And then... Okay, we just have to get to here. Oofed. Well, this went better than I expected, so I'm satisfied with myself, if not just because I was even able to make it to the final boss. But we'll see if that guy's comments ring true. I'm just gonna jump and power stance, and jump and power stance. And hope for the best. We have, is that 4 churches? Yeah. Which is pretty cool. But no township, which means no extra wending grace. Unless I'm just absolutely blind. No, there's no township. This guy better not ruin my day. Mind your business. I want to talk to you. Okay. Success! Ooh, it started. My timer ran out, like, just as I was getting back to. Wild. Okay, level 13. I'm happy with that. I think I can buy 1 more Wending Grace and, like, a tier or something. Yes. We love it. We love to see it. That leaves 1 slot. This was really helpful last time. So I'm gonna do that. There's nothing to do over here. What is Golden Land? Throw starving into the ground and gather sacred energy that coalesces into golden darts. Strong attack to soon, and that's okay. Maybe? Okay. I mean, I'm happy with my progress, with my success thus far. If we die to Libra, we die to Libra. And that's okay. But wouldn't it be fun and cool if we didn't? If I didn't? I never take his, like, his deals. Spider said the one with the resistance is alright. I'll look. But I highly doubt. Oh. Well. Okay. That wasn't a whole lot of stamina either.
Time is ripe.
Is it? Jesus Christ, dude. It's just the worst. No, no, no. Give me the crit. Give me the crit. Damn it. Oh, he's gonna kill me. God. Asshole. It's so hard to get away from him. Alright, well, here's my free revive. What is he doing now? I don't remember. Oh, I forgot about this. Shit. I think I can break him out of this by just, like, not doing shit, too. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Thankfully, it's always... Oh my god. Okay. Well, okay, here's Wedding Grace number 1. And here's Wedding Grace number 2. Damn. Little snot. The fuck is he? No! No, is that it? No! Oh! Just one more, I guess. Oh my god. I think I don't want to get too big of a head here. I don't want... My ego doesn't need any more inflating than I've already done to it already. But I think at this point, if I've beaten Libra on my own, I think at this point I can say I am marginally decent at the video game. Thank you for witnessing that, Vicary. It's been a quiet night. I'm glad someone is here to witness. Witness me! As, Immortan Joe, you know who I'm talking about, from Mad Max, would say. That... Hey, that feels pretty good.